everybody! So this video is actually going to be a follow-up video to one I did recently called Celiac disease and what is it, what you should know. And in that video I mentioned I could do another video just kind of outlining the different ingredients that don't exactly say gluten but do indicate that there are gluten within them in case any of you are interested, and I had a number of you who wanted this video, so that's all this video is going to be about. The majority of my information is coming from one particular link, so I'll leave that down below, and if I can find some other helpful links I'll leave those down below as well if you want to check them out. So basically, if you have celiac disease or you're just trying to eat gluten-free in general, there are some things to look out for. Not every label is going to specifically say gluten. So there are some keywords and things that you should just start to learn and start to be able to detect so you can know whether or not a product contains gluten or not. I'm going to be reading off my computer down below, so if I'm looking down, that's why. But obviously wheat would be one of them, including bran, semolina, or durum. Spelt, bulgur, oats, and barley also can contain gluten. Oats and barley in particular don't contain gluten themselves, but are often like produced in an environment that has gluten in it, or on machines that were also used to produce something with gluten in it, so it's definitely something to look out for. It is possible to find oats that are completely gluten-free, but they do need to indicate so on the label just so you can be safe. Anything that's been malted or contains malt, and that includes malt vinegar, also can contain gluten. And then there's brewers' yeast and fermented products like soy sauce and beer and Worcestershire sauce are definitely some to look out for. And there are alternatives to all these products, but in general these contain gluten, so they are something to look out for. Alright, and then there's modified food or vegetable starches and proteins. In North America, if the product was produced in North America, it needs to indicate whether or not that starch or protein comes from a gluten grain. So it should indicate whether or not it comes from wheat or a byproduct of wheat. And if not, you should be safe. But that is definitely something to look out for. And then there's maltodextrin, and I'll write that here in case you don't know what I'm talking about. In North America, again, it should indicate whether or not it came from a gluten grain. But if it was produced anywhere outside of North America, it most likely contains wheat or gluten. Now for some products that you don't expect would have gluten in them, but do indeed most of the time have gluten in them, and things like that include seasonings or flavorings like taco packets or ranch packets, or things to make sauces or seasonings, things of that nature generally contain wheat. Also marinades for meat products or other products, things like a barbecue marinade or a teriyaki marinade can most likely contain wheat as well. Beef broth or beef stock generally contains malt. You can get versions of beef stock that do not contain gluten, but the majority of them do, so you have to be extra careful. Also canned soups like cream soups or chowder soups, a lot of those were thickened using a wheat product. So those are the most typical or general things that contain gluten. Of course, if you do any research, you're going to find a whole lot more out there that does contain gluten. My suggestion would be to look into everything that you're eating, specifically if you have celiac disease and you really want to make sure everything you're eating is gluten-free. Do as much research as you can online. Contact the company if you're not for sure on the answer that you're getting, because sometimes there's just not a lot of information out there. So if you have to and you really want to eat that product, contact the company ahead of time. They should be able to provide you with all that information. If you have any other questions, definitely feel free to leave a comment down below, and if you're aware of other ingredients that are hidden sources of gluten, definitely share with us. Leave a comment down below. I'd love to know myself, and I know there's going to be people watching this video that are on the lookout for hidden sources of gluten, so definitely check out the comments below and hopefully we can get some more information down there. And I think that's about it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!